Members of the state judiciary, led by the Chief Judge of Benue State, Justice Maurice Ikpambese, who leads the bench, and senior advocates of Nigeria, led by Mr. Bernard Asheka, converged on Makurdi for the 2024-2025 legal year. First on the lineup of activities is the symposium organized by the Chief Judge of Benue State with the theme Financial Autonomy, a Panacea for Judicial Independence. It featured Mr. Jubril Okutekpa, a guest speaker who sheds light on the effects of lack of independence for the judiciary.
In any nation where the rule of law holds sway, judges must be independent, both in appointment processes and in their financial status. This independence should not be limited, as I say, to appointment, but it must be extended to finances too. The judiciary, I submit, must not be seen to be partisan or allow themselves to be used to achieve a predetermined partisan political position.
The program continues with a Thanksgiving Mass held at the Catholic Youth Center, Paris, in Makurdi, where top lawyers, members of the bar and bench joined the Chief Judge, Justice Maurice Ikpambese, to commit the new legal year into the ways of the Lord. After the homily, they file out to bring their Thanksgiving offerings, prayers and supplications to the Lord.
What we have heard today is spiritual hope for us to live that kind of faith that will hold us from having heaven above.
Another highlight of the legal year is the open court session held inside the premises of the Makurdi Judiciary Complex, which begins with an inspection of guards by Justice Ikpambese. Governor Hyacinth Alia, who is represented by the Secretary to the state government, says his administration has commenced the implementation of gradual financial autonomy for the judiciary, even as the MBA seeks complete autonomy.
With the implementation of financial autonomy in the states, the judiciary can now operate independently, manage its resources effectively, and uphold the rule of law without external interference.
However, a former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Michael Andaka, raises concerns about the persecution of judges and calls for protection mechanisms for the bench by members of the bar to preserve the sanctity of the judiciary.
This is an act that is worse than the corruption we talk about. Even though we have instances where members of the judiciary are unwittingly associating with politicians, the country cannot survive without rule of law. And we must, as a matter of age, protect our judges.
For the Chief Judge of Benue State, financial autonomy for the state's judiciary is still at its infancy, and full implementation will greatly improve the quick dispensation of justice.